thank you so much for clicking my video to watch for today's video. I am doing a holiday makeup glam transformation as I just dropped this bag on myself. I bought some of the new MAC holiday kits, so I'm using them in today's video, as well as the Too Faced holiday kit that I used in my previous video. It is the season for holiday looks. I'm really excited about it. So before I hop on into the video, please remember to subscribe. Click that little bell beside the subscribe button. That way you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. Also be sure to like this video if you enjoy it. And if you'd like to know how I got this look, then please just keep watching. Okay, let's get started. First, I'm going to put on some chapstick because my lips are very dry. I'm going to use this one from Bioderma. It is their Ultra Moisturizing Chapstick. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on. Now that we're getting into the colder season, my skin has been very dry, so we're going to keep up with hydrating my skin. This is new from Bioderma. It is their Hydra Bio Mist, so I'm really excited to try this. It looks promising. It comes in a big can, like a hairspray sized can. Okay, that's a really nice mist. It's very soft. It got my hair soaking wet, but fine, I'll try. I'm also going to put on a little bit of primer. I have been loving this primer. It is from Touch in Sol, and it is their Glassy primer. It makes your skin glow from within. I love it. And it also feels like a moisturizer, so it's very hydrating at the same time. I'm going to put some foundation on. This has been my favorite foundation recently. It is from Maybelline. It is their Dream Urban Cover foundation. I use the shade 120. I've been loving the e.l.f. complexion sponge. It's kind of dirty right now, but because I just used it yesterday. A little bit of this foundation goes a long way, so I can usually cover more than half of my face with just a couple squirts of the foundation, and then I'll typically grab a little bit more just to cover up what I didn't get. I think the sponge has a lot to do with it as well, because it's kind of like a microfiber sponge, I want to say, so it doesn't soak up a lot of the product. I have been back to using my Tarteist Pro Glow Kit. I haven't used this in forever, but I remembered how much I loved this shade in the palette. It's called Shade. It's the cream contour. So I've been using it to cream contour. I just take it on a little e.l.f. stippling brush, and I just add it to the hollows of my cheeks and everywhere else I like to contour. This combo of concealer has been my favorite recently. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade Porcelain, and then the Catrice Camouflage in the shade Nude Beige. I just add a little bit of the L'Oreal one to the inner corners of my under eyes, and then the Catrice I put everywhere else. To bake, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. This one's in the shade Pound Cake. I like to make sure I carve out my contour, especially when I'm using cream product, because it tends to get messier than powder. You can be a little bit more precise with powder usually. Cleaning it up with some powder always ensures that it's nice and sharp. While that's baking, I'm going to go into this little palette. It came in the Too Faced Gingerbread Cookie House Party. I'm pretty sure that's what the kit is called. I'll link it down below. But I've been loving the kit, especially this bronzer. It's amazing. So I'm going to go into the Extra Toasty Bronzer right here and just bronze up my face. I love this Benefit Hoola brush. It's nice and precise. It's not too big, so it doesn't go just everywhere when you're putting your bronzer on. It just goes in the places you want it to. And then I always like using a powder to contour my nose, so I use Hoola and Hoola Light mixed from Benefit, and I just go down the sides of my nose and then underneath it. I'm just gonna wipe away this powder now. And I don't know how my eyes and everything are gonna turn out, so I'm not gonna do my blush and my highlighter yet. I'll do that after I finish up my eyes. So when I went to MAC yesterday, I got one of the holiday eyeshadow palettes. If you just heard what I said, I'm digging through the bag. I got one of the holiday eyeshadow palettes. It is the Star Setting Compact Eyeshadow Palette in Neutral. It's $38, and it has an $83.50 value. Really cute because it's really glittery. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's so pretty. Then here is the inside palette. Their theme was really glittery. They have all these stars on their packaging this year, so so pretty. I will obviously go into this shade first. It's the lightest brown shade in the palette. I'll use that as my crease shade. I haven't used MAC eyeshadows in years, so I'm really excited to be using this palette today because they are amazing. I usually shop at Sephora, which now MAC is sold at Sephora, so I fell out of using MAC, but they are one of the best brands ever. Also just gonna take this shade from my lower lash line. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of a cut crease here. I'm just going to pick up some of my Catrice concealer on a flat little brush. I'll do it fairly far in, I think about halfway to my lid. I'll do the cut crease. maybe a little bit further. Next, I'm going to take this glittery shade in the palette and put it on the middle part of my lid. I'm going to switch to another little flat brush, but I'm going to spray it with some of this spray so I can get the most pigmentation out of the shade. I really want it to stand out and be super glittery. Now I'm going to go into this kind of green golden shade, and this is going to go on the inner part of my lid. I left it blank and kind of fade into the other glittery shade I put down. For the inner corners, I'm going to go into my Too Faced palette that came in the kit and use this shade called Snowflake. That in the corners. And just to smoke it out a little bit, I'm going to take the dark brown in the palette right here, and just with a crease brush, I'm going to work this onto the outer corners of my eyes, kind of drag it on the outer part of my lower lash line as well. I used these lashes in my last tutorial. They are the CEO Lily lashes. I want to use them again, but I think I'm going to cut them down a little bit because they were very large and in charge and they kind of covered up my eyeshadow. I think I'm going to cut them a little bit and pop these on. First, I'm going to put on a little bit of mascara. I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It comes in that holiday kit, so I'm just gonna give my lashes a little coat. Okay, the lashes are on. I cut them down a little bit, and I cut them on the ends. Never cut them from the inside because then you'll just ruin your lashes. So for blush, I'm actually just gonna go back into the Too Faced palette and use the blush in here because it's really pretty. It is called the Daydreamer blush. It's this one right here. I've been wearing this trio literally every day since I got it. And since we're here, I'll use the highlighter too. It is called Get Frosted, and I feel like this one will go really well with the look because it's a nice pinky champagne undertone. It will go with the eyes better. I was gonna use a gold, but I just don't think the gold's gonna cut it today. It's really pretty because it stands out, but it's not too overpowering. Don't forget the tip of the nose because that's literally the cutest part you could ever put highlighter. Okay, now we're gonna move on to lips. So I got one of the lip gloss kits from MAC. This one is the Lucky Stars lip gloss in the shade Neutral. It has 3 lip glosses in it. It's $32 and it holds a $50 value, and it comes in this really cute little makeup bag. Purple, kind of tin foil looking with this star keychain on it. It's so cute. So here are the 3 shades that it comes with. I will swatch them all on my hands for you guys, since I won't be using them all today. So this one is Young Starlet. It is the deepest one, or actually it's the second deepest one of all 3. This one's the deepest one. It is called Co-Star. This one doesn't have glitter in it. It's just a shiny lip gloss, no glitter in it. And then this one is Silver Screen Star. And it is pretty sheer with a little bit of glitter shining through. And I also bought a lipstick because why not? It's not part of any of their holiday kits. It's one of their matte lipsticks in the shade Myrrh. And I feel like this lipstick would go with the look, and then I can put one of the lip glosses on top. So here is what this shade looks like. Yeah, I think this one will go. It's like a muted burgundy kind of shade. I think I want to use this lip gloss in the kit. It is the Silver Screen Star, the lightest one, just to give a little bit of shine to my lips, but not take away from the lipstick color that I put down. Okay guys, well that is it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really loved these MAC little holiday kits, my favorite being the eyeshadow palette, and the Too Faced one I've been obsessed with ever since I got it. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe before you leave, like this video if you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!